and welcome back to AI in 5. I'm your host, Simon Chris. Joining me today is Dr. Kim Oosthuizen. Kim is the head of AI for SAP in the Asia Pacific region. And we're going to be talking about the benefits of product embedded AI. Hi, Kim, and welcome to AI in 5. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Simon. Thanks for inviting me to attend this.
Yeah, look, we're going to jump right in. We only have 5 minutes, and I love that your role is head of AI. I predominantly talk to people about 3 types of AI, the general purpose, something domain specific, and then product embedded, which is where the area where you play most. What do you see as the biggest benefits of using product embedded AI?
Yeah. So if we look at all our customers that's using our applications, when you start with product embedded AI, that really takes that initial thinking away of how we need to get started on our AI journey as an organization. And it's really an easy way to get it into your businesses. Because what happens is generally a technology project. We start with it. We need to find all these skills and all these people, and we need to then worry about, is my infrastructure in place? What data do I have? And when we look at a product AI as a start, that's like a really quick win. So you can see how the technology actually works and then how it works in the process. And then you can start looking at, okay, is it helping me work faster? Is it automating a manual task? Or is it improving how I work?
Yeah, okay. And when you talk to a lot of organizations. What are you starting to see as some of the barriers to people adopting AI? Like, are there barriers out there? If so, what are they?
Yeah. So yeah, as you've mentioned, I talk to quite a variety of different customers across different industries, but AI is actually not so straightforward as one might think. It's a little bit more complex when we look at then just a normal digital transformation program, because AI can start taking some tasks and doing that for you where you had a person. So you need to really understand what are some of these elements you need in your organization. And what I see is the organizational readiness gap for bringing AI into your businesses.
Tell us a bit about that.
So here in Australia, we have about 76% of organizations using at least one type of AI. Now, that's still not a lot. We still have a lot to do, especially if we're thinking how AI is coming into all the products we're using. And however, 32% of organizations feel that they have the skills, the technology, and the team to support that. So it's really, when you're looking at bringing AI in, it's really more a people transformation program and a change management program, because we really only start getting the most of AI when we change how we work.
Yep.
And that is a really large undertaking. So setting that up from the start, how do I start educating my people and building the AI literacy around what AI is? Do I have the technical infrastructure and the data in place? And then what tasks do I use AI for? So when you look at product embedded AI, we call it business AI, it's there for you already. But the process around that needs to adapt, and your employees.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of failed implementations because we select the wrong use cases, or I also see a lot of AI for the sake of AI. So we sometimes forget that there's real problems we can solve with AI, and this is really where we can think creatively about how AI can solve some of our business challenges at scales. And also we do it with technology people and not business people, and it's really a business program. And then another is a lack of skills and also the strategy. So there's a significant adoption barrier because we don't really truly understand what AI is yet. Can it do this? Can't it do this? The news is saying, oh, it's going to do these 50 things, but in theory, it's very point solution based, and it does certain task well. Yes, it's general purpose, but it does very specific tasks really well. And that skill of what it is and how we can use it is also stopping implementing the technology. And that's got a little bit to do about how we set up our strategy when we modernize our organizations as well.
And are you finding that actually, I'm going to edit some of that down,
Okay.
but a- are you finding that there is exec level support from that CEO C suite? Do they understand what generative AI is and how it's being used and have a tolerance for failure? Or is there still some education needed at the top?
Look, it varies across which organizations I work with. So we do have some that's innovation first organizations where they already had previous AI programs in place, and those organizations are more eager to adapt it, and their CEOs have an understanding, but there's still knowledge that can be gained as to what these technologies can do. It's really important, the education side at a CEO, a board level, of how we can use these tools, how they themselves can actually use these tools to help them articulate strategy or critique their own strategy. It's a really good way to start using these tools, because we need to look at it as having another advisor in the room, and it can really play a role for CEOs and board members. And there's still a lot to be done in that manner.
Okay, great. Look, we're at time. Thank you so much. I always ask everybody the same question. What would be your one tip that you would give to somebody just starting their AI journey?
My one tip is start using the tools, experiment yourself, because if you know what these tools can do, you'll be the best person to articulate where you can use it in how you work and in your daily lives.
Yeah, a bit of playtime. Great advice. Kim, thanks for being on AI in 5.
Thank you so much, Simon.